everybody. This is Dillon Dilligaf bringing you episode number 33. I can't believe we've done 33 of the Tickle Me Podcast. This is, it's going to be a great night. It's going to be just me tonight. I don't know where Isaac is. And my other sidekick, I lost his name. Edit that. What is this? Roman. God. Yeah, and my other sidekick, Roman, are missing tonight. So fortunately for you, you've got me for the whole podcast. And we're going to have a great time tonight. We have an awesome guest. I'll introduce him in a couple minutes. I just wanted to kind of give you a couple things. We are being brought to you tonight by Tickle Me Comedy and also the Blue Zone Comedy Tour. And in conjunction with Asian Cultural TV, we're looking forward to doing this podcast tonight. I know that we're going to have a great time, and you'll have a great time. So a little bit about what's been going on the last week. I have done a couple of comedy shows online. They were awesome. We had such a good time. Last week, we did I lost it again, edit that. And then last week we did a debate watch show. We had an audience and we watched the debates, and then after the debate we had a comedy show. We had a couple of conservative comics and we had a couple of liberal comics, and the audience we had a really good time. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good feedback from it. So again, this is episode number 33. I can't believe that we're already to 33. That is, to me, we're having such a good time. The feedback that we've gotten from the audience, from other folks, from the comedians themselves, is we're having a great time. Everybody's really enjoying it, and we hope you are too. So without any further ado, I want to introduce my guest for this evening. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So without any further ado, I want to introduce my guest for this evening. He's been all over Las Vegas. He travels, he tours, he does comedy, he does rap. I've had an opportunity to work with him a couple of times on stage. He's amazing. He's a funny guy. So without any further pause, let's introduce Doughboii. How are you tonight, Doughboii?
I'm chilling, man. Nice
right.
And full a little bit.
You're what?
I'm a little bit full.
Oh.
A little bit.
A little bit full?
A little bit.
Yeah. You been eating?
Yeah, I'm ready to eat some more, too.
God, that's funny. So here we are. We're got the pandemic thing going on, and so what have you been doing during the pandemic? Have you had any shows? Or?
Man, pandemic, man, I've been gaining weight and stuff, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, gaining weight. Watching the workout videos here and there.
I watch them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell, in my routine, I say that I've been going to the gym every day. And then, oh, really? It doesn't look like it. Well, actually, I changed the name of my bathroom from John to Jim. So I've been going to the gym every day. So I can relate, right?
I actually just got, you know what? I know that women like guys that go work out and stuff. So I had got like a couple gym memberships.
Did you?
I've never been though, but I mean, I just got them for the, show.
Keep me in your wallet, show me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to try that.
Oh, you at 24-hour fitness? Like, yeah, baby, I'm up there.
Yeah. Didn't you see me?
Yeah, you was running track.
That's quite a thing going on. I don't know, the gyms, some of my friends go to the gyms and it's a whole different thing. You got to wipe everything down. You got to do the social distancing. I don't know. It's way too much work for me. I want to wake up in the morning and get my cup of coffee. I'm good for the rest of the day, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got kicked out the sauna because I was eating cupcakes.
In the sauna?
Yeah, man. He was like, dude, this is a workout place. I'm like, my bad.
Were they pissed because you weren't sharing, or were they?
Nah, it's because, I was just eating there. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about it. It was in there trying to lose weight, trying to, sweat it out. And I'm still talking about I'm going to eat later. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. You don't want to get them malnutrition, right? You got to keep the food going in.
Being big.
I know, right? Yeah.
You ain't really big. You ain't got no man boobs yet. Yeah.
Man boobs.
Yeah.
They're coming though. I'm getting older, and the man boobs are coming. Oh my God. Yeah. So we were talking a little earlier, and you were telling me that you've done some touring and stuff recently. So tell the audience about that.
Not recently. Before the pandemic happened, though, I was touring. I rode with my buddy Spice One. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spiceberg Slim. And we did a lot of traveling. I mean, he's a celebrity, not me. I'm just a sidekick.
Yeah.
But I do get to perform and stuff too. So I mean, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. it was fun, going, practicing that rap life is different. When you're a comedian and you switch over to be a rapper, that rap life is so different. Like, because, rappers, they start off at like 6 in the morning drinking, Hennessy preferred.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You drink that, the show might be like at 9 o'clock at night, but you drinking all day and smoking all day.
Just to get prepped for it.
Just get prepped. Then you get there, sound check, then you get on stage and you drink some more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people pop pills, who knows? But, you do a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking. And then when you get off the stage, do some more drinking. So you can be, I'd be like, man, comedians, man, we might smoke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do the stage, get off the stage, go home. But, the rappers, they stay
That's
out.
got to be a tough transition for you if you're doing like comedy and then all of a sudden you got to do rap and man, it's like, how do you
Dude, rapping is way too much exercise.
Is it?
Man, all that walking back and forth on the stage, trying to slap people's hands. I done fell off the stage before.
Really?
Slapping hands and stuff, and I thought they was going to catch me, but they didn't.
It's like the mosh pit, right?
Yeah, I wasn't on
I'm
mosh
not
pit.
catching him.
Yeah, they just let me hit the ground. I woke up at the. It's not funny, but I woke up at the suites, man, with a bandage on my head. It was like, you all right, man? You was out there, man. I thought they was gonna catch. I thought they was too. Wow, but
That's hilarious.
yeah, But yeah, all that rapping, man, it's back and forth, jumping up and down, dude. I can't do all that. It's
got to take
me.
it down
You
afterwards.
standing with the mic, take the mic out, and usually you perform on little bitty stages, so back and forth. But oh man, rapping. You gotta remember your words and stuff. You gotta remember their words.
How do you do that? Because there's a lot of words there. How do you remember all that stuff?
Well, you mumble.
Mumble.
Add all that stuff in there. They go, oh, that's so hot. Skirt, all that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just mumbling.
Just mumbling.
Nobody knows what you said. You just mumbled the whole thing.
Just mumbling. They go, oh, that line is tight. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of your mumble, you say what you want to say. Stop sign. They be like, oh, he said stop sign. You know what I'm saying?
It just kind of implies you were talking about stop sign.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stop sign. Yeah.
Really, I'm talking about buying women purses and stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what they talking about nowadays.
So is that because I don't know much about rap? I'm not in the rap genre, I suppose. So do you sit down and write a whole thing, or does it just come to you on stage?
No, I freestyle because it's rap.
Is that what
They don't care about what you're saying.
Yeah.
The beat is hard.
Okay.
They don't care what you're saying, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get by. It's just about mumbling.
And keeping up with the beat.
Yeah, definitely keep up with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Talk about pills and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Stop sign.
And stop signs. Yeah.
That's
stop.
it.
And money. You gotta talk about money.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the cool thing about being a rapper though is that I met a lot of rappers. Some of them cats, they really not doing what they really say they doing.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just entertainment. We're just selling you entertainment. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as long as you're out there and you're keeping up with the beat, and you got some activity going on, some action on stage,
Yeah.
you get the audience pumped up,
Pumped up.
you're in, man.
Yeah.
And then you fall off the stage.
Well, we don't want to keep saying that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody,
I've fallen off the stage, so I can relate. I had fallen off the stage. It was like really.
Did you hit the
embarrassing.
ground though?
No, somebody caught me actually. It was hilarious.
Oh, somebody caught you?
I think it's on video somewhere. It was really pretty funny.
They caught you though, huh?
Yeah, me and my scooter. They caught us. It's like
Cause you
this
white.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, a white guy. We better catch him.
You know what I'm saying? Let the black guy fall.
Yeah, well, I don't think that. Maybe I never thought of that. Maybe that.
You know.
Okay.
Makes
Note
you
to
think
self.
now.
Let me write that down. Note to self.
I didn't have enough right privilege that night, so
Yeah.
I hit the ground.
Oh, I'm envisioning that in my mind, thinking, oh my God. And then you made me flash back to the time I fell off stage. It was really pretty. And then the funny part about that is they all thought it was part of the act. They thought I did it intentionally. So maybe for you too?
Well, they probably thought it was, but when I didn't get up after a while, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if they kept partying or not. You know what I'm saying? I was knocked out. I don't know.
So you came to and you were in your room?
Yeah, somebody took me to the room. I must have been knocked out pretty long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm just pretty upset that people didn't catch you, man.
You know
Yeah,
how
they're standing the whole-
upset I am they didn't catch me? I would love to see the end of the show too.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see the end of the show.
I dressed
Catch
up
me.
nice that day too.
I mean, you've seen people run and jump off there and hope people catch them. They usually do. But that's good. I like it.
Yeah, man, it kind of sucks, but
So let's talk about One of the things that we try to do with the podcast is we try to find out, how you got started, what motivated you, maybe some of your comedy idols, things like that. So, how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy 10 years.
10 years.
10, 11 years off and on. Sometimes I forget I smoke a lot. So I'll be, somebody asks me like you did, I don't know, 10, 11. That's all I remember.
I don't know. So,
Yeah.
but 10 years ago. And
Yeah, it's been off and on.
What got you started? What made you think, hey, I could be a comedian?
Man, actually what happened was, man, I know a lot of comedians, you know what I'm saying? And one day one of my buddies was like, yo, I want you to come to this show with me. Like, he told me he was going to a show and he was going to be on it. And I was like, cool, I'll go with you. I'll support you, man. So, we went. It was in downtown Chicago, North Side. And we went there, and he's like, yo, I'm going to go check in. Just wait at the bar. So I didn't even know it was an open mic. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. I just thought he was going to the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's a lot of people here to see you, bro. And so he went. He signed my name underneath his name. Then he came back. He started talking to me. And he was like, yeah, man, it's going to be a great show, man. There's a couple people ahead of me. It's a big show tonight. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And it was this little thick white girl there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, she looked kind of thick. Nice looking girl right there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like giving her eye motions while I was sitting up by the bar. You know what I'm saying? She was hosting. And she had called my name. She was like, Doughboii, come to the stage. And I'm like, ooh, who told her my name? She must know me. You know what I'm saying? Let me go up here and see what she's talking about. And I get up there and she handed me the mic and she's like, we'll light you at 3 minutes. And I was like, light me for what? You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? And she's like, you're supposed to do comedy. You signed up. And I was like, no, I didn't. Then I looked at the homie and I was like, oh, you done did something foul. Now, I don't know, comedians, they write and all this other stuff. I didn't have anything prepared. I wasn't trying to be a comedian, so I just started talking about what was relevant at that time. And at that time, Chief Keef was relevant, you know what I'm saying? Mumble rapper.
Yep.
Gave me the fuel, and we just joked about that. And I ended up going 5 minutes. And
Really?
if you can make other comedians laugh, then that's like the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are laughing because they're stealing your jokes, but some of them are laughing, really laughing.
That's one of the first things I learned about open mics is that the other comedians are
there.
there.
Back there,
They're writing your stuff down to use later. Right?
Yeah.
So that sort of ignited the spark for doing comedy for you.
Well, yeah, that and I watched. You watch movies and stuff. Eddie Griffin was like my my idol in the comedy world. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he just, I don't know, because he say what he want. It'd be funny, but he just carried and delivered it. And
I haven't seen him for a long time.
yeah, that's my buddy right there. I actually got a chance to meet him though.
Really?
And actually hang out with him. We became pals. I hung out with him for like 2-3 years. All while he was at the Rio and everything else. Good dude, funny.
Yeah, I like his material. He's a very funny guy.
Yes, very, very funny guy.
So I've seen your comedy and I really enjoy it. I think you're absolutely hilarious.
Thank you.
So who were like when you first started? Who were your idols or people that you looked up to in comedy?
I like Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Early.
Yeah. Did a lot of cocaine. That's not the reason why I liked him, but he was a funny dude. Red Fox. He just always looked old even when he was young.
I know.
And he's been funny.
He was dirty.
Yes, he was.
Oh my God, I
Yes,
remember.
he was. He was very dirty.
When I was growing up in the Bay Area, I went to his show a couple of times. That guy is filthy but funny.
Yeah, very funny. Him, Richard, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle.
I like Dave Chappelle too.
Yeah. My buddy Shane Forbes, comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And just all kinds of people. My buddy T Ward. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people I used to watch on Comedy View and all that. And I was like, man, that'd be funny, man. If I get up there on stage and make somebody laugh one day, but I don't want to get booed or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you bombed?
Man, every comedian bombs.
Yeah.
Even the great ones bomb.
I know, right? It's not a good career if you don't bomb. You got to have both sides of the coin, right?
I mean, bomb is not even necessarily you getting booed or nothing. It's just that when the crowd go quiet, or they start talking amongst themselves and they're not listening to you no more.
Yep.
Then that's when you just need to either change the subject and get off the stage and let somebody else do it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you learn from it, right?
Oh yeah, you do. You learn not to use those jokes.
That's right.
That made them go silent.
Note to self: don't use that one again.
Yeah, don't use that one no more. Like that's what makes the open mic so good because you get to go there and practice your material and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's like a workout room. Like weightlifters go to the workout room before they go to the stage and show off their muscles.
That's right.
Comedians go to the workout room, open mics, tell some jokes. Hopefully, these jokes hit somewhere. Like, I've seen comedians get up there and they had that book, and it's like they got 82 pages, but for some reason, that stick to this one page that has no laughter.
They got all that other stuff they can refer to.
Yeah, they got all this other stuff they can. I hate them kind of comedians, man. Like, throw the book away.
Do you do a lot of writing, or you just come up with stuff in your head?
Man, you know what? I speak so much real stuff that it's just coming to my head. Yeah, I talk about myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, when I was hanging out with Eddie one day after the show, his brother had told me, he was like, "Yeah, man, you should talk about things that are visual, things that people can relate to. He's like, like talking about yourself. It's visual and stuff like that." And so then I transitioned to that. I took that knowledge and I transitioned to that, put that in the comedy world. Yeah, that works out great.
That does work well. I've seen your act.
Yeah, you talk about yourself.
Yep.
And then you relate stuff among yourself, like, man, I get.
Because what it does is it kind of ties you to the audience, because they're feeling the same way too.
Yeah.
And if you're up there and if you can talk about yourself and they can relate to it,
like broken toilet seats.
Oh,
see how you laugh? Everybody got them.
Yeah, I know, right?
Everybody got a broken toilet seat. They all look like they didn't stay in nice neighborhoods with broken toilet seats too.
Yeah.
It always be the left side. I don't know what's up with that left side.
Maybe the way you kind of
because you lift up on the left. I don't know. It's just different. The left side always breaks. I don't care where you buy from, Menards, Lowe's, it don't matter where they come from. You buy from the gas station.
And see, people can relate to that because it happens at your house too, right?
Yeah.
And it always happens like at night, in the middle of the night. Oh man, I gotta go to Lowe's in the morning.
No, it's not even a night thing. It's more like, say you go over like his house. You know what I'm saying? He don't tell you that his seat broke.
One of our production staff, Elijah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He might not tell you that his seat is broke. So you go in there thinking all is good. Oh. You go cop a squat real fast, lean to the left and slide right in the tub. Like, poof. You could have saved all that by him telling you.
Doughboii, are you okay in there? Help. Yeah, right.
That's like messed
Or
up.
they don't tell you and you sit down on it and it kind of just goes and pinches the stuff.
Oh man. Oh man, y'all may not know about that. But yeah, that hurts right there.
That hurts, right? Because you can't get up quick enough.
You sure can.
You are pinched.
And then I'm top heavy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You lift up too fast, you hit that wall with the shoulder. That's why I can't never keep lotion on the elbows. I'm always hitting that wall.
Then you get a concussion because he tried to jump off the toilet, hit the wall. It's like crazy times.
Yes.
So I always like to ask comedians. It kind of interests me because it's happened to me a few times. Hecklers.
I love hecklers.
Do you?
Love them.
How do you handle them?
Give them what they want.
Yeah.
They want to be on stage, so I bring them on stage.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
I don't stand up there with you.
Really?
I'll let you take some of this. Throw an apple somebody. You move, let it hit them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like up here.
Because most comedians, they'll just kind of attack the guy back and kind of put him in his place. That's a great idea.
That turned into fights. I've done that before. That turned into fights. They want to see you outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be like, oh, I'm not a comedian on stage though.
So
yeah.
Have you done that? Have you brought him up?
Yeah, man. I was at this one spot in Boulder City. Backstop. Shout out to my man.
Oh, I've done that. Yep.
Manny Hine out there. Yeah, out
there.
there.
Great show.
Yeah, Backstop, man. He had some drunk woman in the audience. She kept talking and heckling. And I told her to come on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Did she go up there?
She came up there. I'm a black man. She was a white woman. Of course she came on stage. Man, come on now. And she came up there and I made a strip. Shit, that's what we want to see. Now you can't, you know what I'm saying? I made and she actually stripped though.
No way.
Man, she stripped down to them panties, boy.
Seriously?
Then I said, get off the stage because you messing up my thing.
That is some power right there.
Yeah, it is. She did it because she thought that everybody was laughing with her, and we was laughing at her.
She had to have some alcohol in her, right?
You know they do. They only heckle with alcohol in their system. That way, when they get in trouble, man, I was on
It's totally alcohol.
It's
alcohol.
And you tell them, well, I was off alcohol too. That's why
I
made you strip like that.
She actually did. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was, And I told all of Boulder City, look, when cops come, remember, I was on stage all night. Because she get beat up somewhere in the city. I was here with y'all. Yeah, Boulder City got like 2 black people and they both in jail. So they let one out when they just want practice. Yeah. Boulder City's fun though, man. I like it out there.
Well, I do like the Backstop. I've performed at Backstop a couple times. Manny Hine. Yeah. Had a great time there one night.
Yeah.
And people do, the locals really do drink a lot of alcohol there.
That's all they got.
Well, yeah.
The alcohol and the sound of the water rushing from the dam. That's all they got in Boulder City.
So for the audience, Boulder City is the little town right next to Boulder Dam.
Yeah, Hoover Dam.
And Hoover Dam. And it's not a real big town, but it's nice, and they don't have a lot of stuff to do. The downtown area is pretty cool.
Downtown?
They do. They got some really nice restaurants, and
is that where all the hotels are at?
there aren't that many hotels.
Motels.
Motels, yeah, on the main strip, on the main drag there.
Yeah.
But I think the coolest part of it is they have a bunch of antique stores, and I like to kind of rummage through antique stores, find some really cool stuff. But yeah, so Boulder City is very unique.
But it is. It's very unique. It's very unique.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's a funny story.
There are like 35 cops to 1 or 2 or 3 on every corner,
and only 2 black guys in the whole town.
Yeah, I think. That's what the audience said. They said they were in jail the day I was there. So I was like, they need to let them out when I come to town. So.
I know that the Boulder City cops love to get speeders. When it says 35, you better be doing 35. You don't. You're not 36. They don't like that.
You come off that highway and go from 65 to 55 to 35 within like 2 steps.
I know.
And then drop to 25 out of nowhere.
I know. And if you don't catch it, they love to set up speed traps there. I've gotten caught a couple times.
Nah, I don't get caught. I rolled my window up. I got 10.
Oh, we're not gonna stop that guy. It's a Lexus. We're not stopping that guy.
Actually, I just bought me a new hoopty.
What'd you get?
A Honda, 97 Honda Accord.
Nice.
I watch a lot of Fast and Furious, so I was like,
You been out drifting?
I'm scared to do that, man.
That's right.
I don't have a roll cage.
And you're paying for any repairs yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
people you buy raggedy is already raggedy.
You don't want to wreck it anyway.
You hit a wall, whatever.
A hoopty. I haven't heard that term for a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm a real hoopty guy.
Yeah, 97. Those are like, from what I remember, those are like one of the number 1 cars that like to get stolen.
You know, I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Wishing bad things on a brother.
No, I'm just wondering.
I hear that a lot, but mine is kind of raggedy. Like, I just put a little sign on my window, like, don't even bust the window, just push it down with your hand. Like, don't even knock the window out. I mean, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in there but like a shoe. I left 1 shoe in there just to entice him. Yeah, and it's the left one.
That's a big shoe. I'm not going to mess with this car. That guy's probably pretty big. Maybe put a sign on it. Hey, don't even steal it because it's already stolen. That'd help.
No, we got a lot of cops to ride through our area. I'm gonna put that in my tape that.
Oh, well, all right, go ahead.
Take that. It's so little though.
It is
2-door. It's a 2-door coupe. I went from a 4-door to a 2-door. Not because I wanted to, only because they repoed my car and nothing I can do about it. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what the worst thing is when they repo your car? They always keep calling you, asking you to pay. It's like, dude, what am I going to pay for?
You got my car. I can
sell it. Mine sat at the auction house for like 3 weeks.
Did it?
Yeah, because they kept trying to get me to pay for it. And I was like, dude, it could have sat at my house.
Yeah, I could be using it.
I could be using it and thinking about paying you. But now that you take it, it's yours. I can't even pay you because I'm paying for this new one I just got.
Yeah, or maybe you should have gone to the auction. You could have got it for nothing.
But I didn't really want it because they had like 100,000 miles.
You got a new hoopty now. We don't want it. Like 4-door,
4-door, 2-door. I like to see people see me struggling getting out the car a lot. I like that.
I think the ladies like the 2-door.
Yeah, so they walk around, help me get out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have your gym card to show them?
It's on my keychain. And then I be rubbing it a lot. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like it's worn, like I've been going a lot.
I've been going to the gym a lot. My car's worn out.
I remember I got the Planet Fitness. I drove there. I bought Popeyes and then sat in front and watched the window where people work out right there. It's just pretty like SeaWorld.
Cool. Yeah, it's like SeaWorld, like being at the aquarium.
Yeah, just watch the little fishies work out on the treadmill.
So when you go down the highway here, there's one of those, I forget what the name of it's one of the gym chains. And it's sitting in this big parking lot, and there's always a million cars there.
Las Vegas Athletic Club?
Could be. It's over on 215.
Yeah, I got membership there too.
You do? Nice. There's no way that 24 hours a day that thing is full.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I kind of had this theory that what they do is they go buy old cars and they just put them in the parking lot to make it look like.
Have you been in there?
Oh, hell no.
I've been in there.
You have?
walked in actually. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the membership, so you gotta go in.
You gotta kind of know, right? Because if somebody asks you, I'm like, yeah, but upstairs. The locker's off to the right.
Yeah, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Just because a girl quiz you on it, like, oh yeah.
Just to double check, make sure the card's not fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. But that's why every time I go by there, I think, holy mackerel, they can't have that many people, but they do. Like,
oh yeah, there be people in there.
Doesn't matter what time I go driving by there, that thing is always full of people up at.
It's like that right now.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go mobile.
Nah, they got a pandemic going on.
That's right.
Where they sweat and flinging it around and stuff.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. No.
But it still be packed though, I guess.
Yeah.
What's funny is that it's like, okay, you gotta wear your mask to go in, but when you get in, you take your mask off. Like, oh, it must be safe in here. It's the safe haven.
Yeah, because it's all
like restaurants are like that too. Like
yeah.
Denny's, I go to Denny's a lot. Like, you gotta come in with it on. When you get in, you take it off. Like, oh, it's so safe in here. All these ditties, I feel safe.
I thought it was really funny. A couple of weeks ago, I think the governor of California said that you have to take your mask down, take a bite, put your mask back up. Who's going to really do that?
Nobody.
Nobody's going to do that. And then this guy came up with this little thing with a lever on the mask, and you pull the lever and the mask kind of splits open like this, and you can take a bite and then put it back down.
See, my thing is though, it's like if it was, they don't know where it's at. If it was airborne, that means that it's in your house too, because air is everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
So nobody's wearing their mask in their crib. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so. This whole thing is, I don't know. It's I'm just hoping it'll get over because I want to get back up on stage.
Yeah, I want Walmart to go back to 24 hours. So,
yeah,
I missed that. They closed at 11. Dude, I be in there racing old people on carts.
Me too.
I should race you though.
I know, right?
That looks fast. What's that, like a V6?
That's a turbo.
Oh, watch out.
A scooter. It's a turbo scooter.
I bought one once upon a time because I was messing with this handicapped chick. And I bought a Jazzy 2600. So tight, had a little seat belt, had a little cup holder over here,
really?
Back for it's all leather. Had like 2 batteries, some like mountain tires. I threw rims on there. I want to be different.
You know,
and I learned the way of the handicap though. It was cool, man.
Did you? The way of the handicap.
Yeah, no,
what did you learn?
Oh man, people know, people that legs. What's crazy about is like people that their legs don't work. Why do they always got on new Air Max?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. You ever wonder that though?
Yeah.
They legs don't even work, but they got new shoes on all the time. Like, why you?
And then like 12 years old, the tread's all still there because they.
Yeah, because they never walk. You be like, dude, let me buy those shoes. I know they never.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But no, she taught me the way of the handicap though. Like when you put the little towel over your leg, that lets them know that your legs don't work because you got the little towel over it. You can hide drugs on there too. It's real cool. You just sit there. They let you on the bus for free though. It's kite.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
You know, a funny story about that. It's absolutely true. Sometimes I ride the bus just for the comedy, and I'll be making notes or something of the people. And so my wife, we'd go somewhere like we'd maybe go downtown because you could go downtown and drink and stuff and take the bus home and not worry about driving. So every time we'd get on the bus, she couldn't sit by me because they put the way of the handicap is they put you in this little place and strap you down, right?
Yeah.
So she's got to
get up and move.
Yeah, get out of the way. Got to pull the seat up. So she'd have to sit off in some other section of the bus, and I could always see her. It never ever failed. The weirdest guys would always try to hit on her, and she'd be trying to fend them off, and I'd be sitting there going, it was absolutely, and then she'd yell at me after we got off the bus, don't do that to me again. But it was hilarious. Yeah,
it's cool.
But got on for free. Yeah. You know how you do it? Here's a tip to the audience. If you don't want to be on the bus and you have a disability, here's what you do. You just cause a lot of confusion. Like the bus driver has to get up. You cause a lot of confusion, and then pretty soon he gets back in and drives, and you got on for free.
Oh yeah, a lot of confusion. Get on there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell you, man, when I had my Jazzy, it was so tight, man. I used to ride it all over at the mall and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Roll it up on women all quick and stopping, then do little 360s, do little donuts.
They like that.
Oh, your chair tight. Like, I know, baby, that's that second battery, give you all that power.
That's right.
Sex. I used to put a little radio on it.
Yeah.
Just play classical music because you don't want to be all thuggish around through the mall. You know, they put you out fast, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's some good points for me. I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah. I'll tell you this real funny story though, man, about the wheelchair actually got me a job one day. I didn't even want the job, but it got the job for me, and it was just like, I don't know, it was crazy. But I went to this telemarketing place, man, and I got the job in the chair. And I was so excited, you know what I'm saying, that the next day I had bought me some smoke, and I was smoking on the way to work. Because I'm handicapped, so it's like, you ain't even mad with murder. I get a murder, dude. I can slap somebody. I'm handicapped, bro.
Oh, he's handicapped.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
anything he wants.
I get on the bus that day, get to the spot, go in. It was like commission and salad, all the point. And I got a sale. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, I got a sale, yeah. I had met another handicapped dude that was in there named Tom. He was also in there jazzy, but he was spiffier than mine, whatever. He was sitting at the other side. And I was like, yeah, I just got a sale, bro. He's like, man, come down here and tell me about it on your break. So, you know, me being, you know, intoxicatedly high, I forgot I even came in a wheelchair, you know what I'm saying? And I got up from the chair and walked down there to his table. I was like, Tom, man, guess what? I just got a sale. And he's staring at me crazy. And I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? He was like, bro, you can walk? I was like, man, I get these special injectors. I inject in my legs in the morning. They give me a little strength. And I just use, you know, let me walk back. Because my legs are feeling weak. But man, I got fired so fast that day. The manager came out the back. He was, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, you right there with the fake handicap disability. And he was like, yeah, man, come here. Can you bring you in your chair in the office? And I went in the office, and he was like, yeah, you fired, bro. You can't be in here faking like you disabled.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm mentally crazy, though.
I thought you were going to tell me, when the guy said, hey, you can walk, I thought you were just going to get collapsed. Right
nah, I was so high, man. I don't know, man. Maybe I didn't need that job. You know what I'm saying? That's just why I think everything happened for a reason. But I remember I left there. I left there in that chair. It was cool.
I don't think I ever heard that. That's pretty good.
It's a pretty, you know, it's a pretty cool story. I mean, you know, it just lets me know that whenever I do need a job, I can get in that chair.
You still got the chair?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's in storage.
Yeah,
storage.
Yeah, because you never know.
I never know when I might meet another woman as sexy as her. Her name is Christina.
Oh, nice.
I met her on ChristianCraigslist.com. Yeah.
So what did your profile look like? Man in chair meets woman in chair.
Well, I took like a real smudge picture, told women I look like Ice Cube a little bit, like I feel like Ice Cube, but I'm in a chair. My legs don't work. Sympathy sex. Whatever.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
what am I doing wrong? I'm taking notes.
Get that chair, bro. They love a man in the chair. They love a man to get his own wheels. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's right. I got 3. My friends tell me when I say, hey, I'm going on stage tonight, you know what they say to me?
What?
Instead of break a leg, like, you know, the most.
Oh, yeah, break a leg.
Yeah, they tell me break a wheel.
That's foul.
I don't know, that's what I said. That's pretty foul.
Ain't nothing like, you know, you ever had to pull over in your wheelchair and fix a flat?
No, they're solid tires, thank God.
Man, I caught a flat.
Did you really?
Yeah. Total rubber up. I had rode over some rocks. Total rubber all up, and it broke down. I had to get on my knees and act like I was, you know, slide on my butt, you know, to the back. Had to jack it up. My little jack they give you. Change the tire.
You didn't call 3A?
Nah, I ain't called 3A.
Yeah.
Nah.
I would have called 3A.
You ever pull somebody with your wheelchair?
Pull?
Man, pull them down. I had a 4-wheel drive in that bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
I was pulling big women all over the place, man.
Yeah, my wife had, remember those wheelie skates, the tennis shoes that had the roller skates in them?
I had some, but I could never get the wheel to stay out.
She'd hang on to the back and we'd go cruising through Fremont Street. And it was really cool until she'd hit a crack in the cement.
Oh, that's bad.
And poof, she'd be tumbling and stuff. It was pretty bad.
I bought mine because of Usher, because he had him in that one video. And I thought, I want some shoes like that. But I think it's a weight limit.
Yeah.
They don't ever tell you. They just, oh yeah, you buy these. These will fit you. You even had my size. I'm like, wow, other people like me buying. It's a weight limit.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't get the wheel to stay out. Every time I started to go over there, scoot one and just slide right back in the shoe. And I'm like, you know what? These shoes suck. This ain't cool. This ain't cute.
We don't need that.
They don't even light up like the ones on TV do.
Yeah. I went down on Fremont Street. They have the heart attack grill. Have you been there?
Man, I don't weigh enough.
Yes, you. No. Whoops, almost wait.
Man, you was about to just disrespect my weight like that. You know, I'm petite.
Never mind.
Petite.
Petite.
You gotta be over 350.
Yeah.
I was 349.6.
I went, me and the scooter.
Oh, you don't know what the scooter?
Yeah.
Definitely went over.
We were 365.
Oh, man.
But they weren't, so if you weigh over 350 at the heart attack grill, you get free food.
But you gotta eat it all, though.
Yeah, you gotta eat it all. Because what happens if you don't eat it?
You gotta pay for it.
No. You know what they do to you?
What they do to you?
They got this big old paddle. Seriously, and they have this little, Seriously, this is what they do. If you don't eat all your food, they bend you over this little bench, and they have this big wooden paddle, and they whack you like 3 times. And I mean, it's like a whack. Production team, you guys ever done that? Have you been there? Heart attack grill? Oh, look at it.
That's too sexual right there. Slap me in the booty if I don't eat all my food. That's just a little too much.
And
that's a little bit too much for me.
some of the servers enjoy it way too much.
I know that sounds like something that somebody.
But they got this big old long wooden paddle, and bam, and you hear this thing go crack.
Did you watch it?
You're sitting right there, and they do it like right there.
I ain't never ate there.
Oh, go do it.
Nah.
Don't finish your hamburger and see what happens.
Nah. Crack me, I'm paddling everybody up now.
I'm jumping out of this wheelchair. I'm getting everybody.
Yeah, everybody gonna get it.
Yeah.
How would you like to get paddled in the booty for not eating all your sandwich?
No. But
you gotta eat all it. They give you a big gigantic burger too. They give you like it's a small burger. They give you a burger.
And they don't use it.
Back.
What?
They give it to you bigger than your back. And it's be all you be like, I'm gonna eat all that. Well, you fat, ain't you? That's what it is.
That's it. And they don't use no diet stuff.
No, it's all lard. Like,
Lard.
Lard. That whole can, put it on the grill.
The guy came on the news one time, the guy that owns the place, and he says, no, we don't use any preservative, we use diet stuff. You guys come here, you know you're going to get a 10,000 calorie hamburger. And people go there. The place is crowded all the time.
Yeah.
For the audience, if you ever make it up to Fremont Street here in Vegas, Heart Attack Grill, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
You got to sign a waiver.
Yeah, you do.
Because if you die, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't hate that.
They used to have an old ambulance parked in front.
Yeah, back in the day.
I think they told them not to do that anymore because it's bad advertising. But when you go in there, they put you in a gown.
Yep, they put that in and your booty is out. That's
Yep. They put you in a hospital gown, ties in the back, and the waiters and waitresses all are wearing scrubs.
Yeah.
And they have stethoscopes around their necks and everything. And it's a pretty cool thing.
The name is Heart Attack. I mean, you know, you would think
I like
not to go there, but.
So then after you get out of there, you go over and you do the bungee thing, right?
Bruh, there's a weight limit on all type of stuff like that.
That was a big cloud going over.
It's hard to bungee jump when the bungee just don't really pull you back.
But you see those people doing that. They go zip line. That's what it's called. The zip line thing.
Oh, I've done that.
Have you?
I peed on everybody on the floor, bro.
Did you really?
Man, I was so scared up there, man. It was like count to 3, and he pushed me at 1. I immediately started to piss. I mean pee. Everybody caught it. So if you was on Fremont Street like 2 years ago, that was me. It wasn't a bird.
It wasn't raining.
It wasn't raining that night.
Big dark on the news next morning. Big dark cloud flies over. Raining.
Raining heavy.
It's heavy rain.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, that's good. I like it.
Yeah.
But I haven't done the zip line thing yet. But you really did it?
Yeah, one time. That's all it took. I don't like to be strapped in like that. I just feel like slavery. I don't know. I don't like that strapped in feeling. You know, like you can't do nothing. Like, oh man, I don't like that.
I did a bungee dive once, and from a crane. It was like 200 feet in the air, and it was for my 40th birthday. And my wife had invited all my friends, and it was a terrifying event. It's like you're standing up there on this crane, and the guy goes, "Okay, I'm going to count backwards from 3. And when I say 1, just let go." And you're looking and you're going, "What? I'm not doing this." And then you do it because you don't want to disappoint your friends that are all down there. Yay, die! And so you let go and you're falling through sky, and all you see between you and the ground is this rubber band, and you're hoping to God
They don't break.
that the rubber band, or it's not just like a foot too long, where you just whack the ground a little bit.
Yeah,
You don't want that either.
It's a weight limit.
Yeah. So you don't want to lie to them when you tell them your weight.
Yeah, you want to be truthful on that
Yeah.
because you lie about your weight, you end up hitting that ground at 16,000 miles an hour. It's just not even cool. Like,
But that was a terrifying event. And my sister-in-law, she's kind of demented. She said I looked like dope on a rope. I thought, oh, okay, that's pretty funny.
Okay.
Dope on a rope. Dope's good.
On the road.
Yeah. So let's talk about. You said that you've been doing some rapping too. I want to talk about some rapping. How'd you do that?
Well, let's see. Well, you know, you hang out with a rapper all the time. You hang out with nothing but rappers everywhere here, and singers and all that. I don't know, man. We was at a studio one night, and I was just like, I had this instrumental, and I was like, "Yo, Spice, you just jump on this rap song with me." And he was like, "All right, what you got?" And I just went in the booth and I just rapped about some stuff, and then that's how the song came about. But the rapping is just, I don't know, just for being around them all the time. It's like, that looks easy until I found out the exercises that you do within it. That walk.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, too much. It's too much. They're always walking. You gotta walk with your fans. It's like, dude, can I just ride this wheelchair with the fans? But I'm gonna take that with me though. So
that would be kind of cool. That'd be a neat twist, rapping in the chair. Huh.
I thought about that. I thought about actually coming to a comedy show in the chair and then get up and then do the show and then sit back down.
Oh yeah. Do a bunch of disabled jokes.
Yeah.
Oh hell
yeah. A bunch of them.
Yeah, and then get back in the chair and roll off. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm in. That's let's do it.
You need to always survey your crowd though, and make sure there's no other handicaps in the crowd when you do jokes like that, because some of them get offended.
Only the weak ones.
I know.
Right. Yep.
My first handicap joke was about this chick I met from ChristianCraigslist.com. That's a real site. You can Google that.
What's it called?
ChristianCraigslist.com.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where you find your wholesome women at on there. You want them wholesome women, you know what I'm saying?
They could cook.
We'll talk about that later, but yeah. Yeah, she was legless. I call them exotic.
Exotic, legless, exotic.
I call handicap exotic because you give them a special name because they're special people already.
Oh yeah.
So with a special name, they do special things.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? So if you call them handicapped or disabled or
You know.
retarded and all that just messes their mind. Oh my God, my mama think they're retarded. So you cancel it. Just like, man, you so exotic.
That's right. God takes something away, He
Yeah.
replaces it with something.
Yeah, I call them exotic, man.
Exotic.
You know what I'm saying?
Exotic.
She taught me about the legs.
Oh.
Cause she put her legs on,
Mm-hmm.
and she showed me how to put it on. They got the little clip in there. You got to clip it. Yeah. Clicks on there, and then she put a little dress down. You know, she had dancing legs, aerobic legs. Came with already had a stocking on it and a shoe.
Really?
Yeah, they come with shoes already. Like that's hot.
So and she could be like taller or shorter.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty
Throw
cool.
you off too. You're like, man.
Hey, your profile said you were 5'4". You're like 5'9".
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's the legs, the extension.
Yeah. Or put them wrong side up.
The worst thing you ever do is when you might be laying with her and you don't even know that she has prosthetics on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You grab her legs,
Yeah,
pull
comes
up
up.
shit.
No.
Leg come off. You're like, oh snap! You know what I'm saying? And she's sitting there looking all hysterical. I had pulled one of her legs off. I didn't know they came off. You know what I'm saying? I met you walking. I didn't know. And I was like, oh. She's like, are you mad? Like, man.
That's exotic.
Yeah, it's exotic. That's why that name. Like, man, you ever made love with the leg behind everybody's neck? You know what I'm saying? Just ever, man. Like,
I put it behind my neck.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? She was cool. She was cool though.
Yeah,
she was cool. She was very,
In college, I had a visually impaired girlfriend, blind.
That's different.
I know. I thought that was pretty cool.
Trust you with everything.
Trust me with everything. So I wanted to get her something really good for her birthday.
How's she gonna see it?
Well, let me get
Okay,
into this. So I wanted to get her something really cool for her birthday, right?
Oh, okay.
And so this was a long time ago, and this so I got her the very first iPhone. I'll be here all week, folks.
Thank you. That was giving up. Yeah, I was waiting. Okay.
One of those delayed action things.
Yeah, very delayed.
Yeah,
Because I was waiting for the rest of you.
I just got her an iPhone. Yeah. Now, what else would you get her, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So you've given me, Doughboii, you have given me some great insight. The ways of the handicapped. I have never thought of that.
The ways of the handicapped. I know. I dated about 4 or 5 handicapped chicks, or exotic chicks.
Yeah.
In my lifetime.
What was your most exotic experience?
Oh man. All right. So I was with this chick, man, and what's those people called that can't see the bright lights? It pulls them off. They start slobbing and stuff. The one, the bright lights mess with them.
Oh, they have like a seizure or something?
Oh, didn't even know that was what she was doing.
Really?
Threw me off. I'm inexperienced with the seizures, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When I met her, she was normal, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't spitting, none of that. She was normal, cool. And we went back to her place, and she should have told somebody, you know what I'm saying? At least tell people.
Yeah, give you a heads up. Yeah.
Man, we sitting there watching TV. And I was like, man, I started changing the channels, you know what I'm saying? I was changing them kind of fast, she was sitting there. And then she just went into that mood And I was like, oh, what's wrong with you? And she wasn't saying nothing. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So I left. I mean, I told the neighbors, I was like, hey, man, y'all gonna need to, I don't know what she's doing. She in there breakdancing. I don't know. Y'all need to do something. And they ran over there, but I left. I didn't know what to do, man. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a doctor.
Did you see her again?
No, I've never seen her again. I'm pretty sure she's cool.
I know, right?
I ain't had no bad dreams.
She has a seizure, you leave, and I wonder if he's coming back.
No.
No.
No, probably not.
That's a pretty good experience, yeah? Any others?
I'm into hood chicks now.
Into what?
Hood chicks.
Hula?
Hood.
Hood chicks.
H-double-O-D.
Hood chicks.
Hood. You
Right.
gotta say hood, man. Like, hood.
Right. Hood.
Hood.
Chicks from the hood.
Yeah.
All right. What do they have special?
Food stamps.
What?
Food stamps.
I fell right into that. That's pretty good.
You know what I'm saying though? Like I met this other chick like a couple days ago over her house, man. She was breastfeeding her child while smoking a Newport, dropping ashes all in his mouth, dude. Ashes. And I was just like, oh, your baby gonna die one day. You know what I'm saying? You just drop it, he just gonna be a that wasn't even the bad part. The bad part is when I hopped on the tit later on, it tasted like pea soup and Newport smoke.
Newport.
Yeah, it's like real nasty. Like, she was real nasty individual.
Well, first of all, who still smokes Newports?
You don't live in the hood, do you?
Oh, well, yeah, that's it. There you
All right, man. They sell Lucy's all day long. The shorts, well, actually, they sell long Newports.
Yeah.
They call them singles in the hood. You know, you walk in the hood, like, hey, man, you got some singles? Like, yeah. Now we're talking about dollars. They're going to hand you 2-3 cigarettes, how many of you need.
Yeah, heck yeah. What makes you think I don't live in the hood?
Because you didn't know.
Well, okay, I didn't know what it was. Yeah, okay. Oh, my bad. Now I know.
When you go home tonight, just ask one of your neighbors, like, hey, man, you got some singles? And just see what he's saying.
Yeah.
Just see where his mind is at, or her mind, or whatever.
My neighbors would pull out some dollar bills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're probably
Stan
not the
Henderson?
hood, right? Nah.
Stan Henderson?
Say again?
Stan Henderson?
Yep.
So,
How about you?
I don't live in Henderson.
No?
I live over by Crack Rock, Hard Rock.
Hard Rock?
Yeah, Hard Rock, Crack Rock, same thing.
Hard Rock.
I'm still over there in the islands.
Yeah. Whoa.
Sound special, ghetto.
Sound special.
Ghetto.
Yeah. The islands.
The islands.
That's a cool place.
No.
Right? No?
Huh. It's always something bad going on.
Well, there's always some entertainment, right? Always something
Yeah.
going on that you could watch.
Dude, I stay with the Avengers.
Stay with you, really?
Yeah, I live with the Avengers.
Okay.
Deadpool stay over there. Deathstroke, all of them. I stay with the.
Really?
Yeah, I see them walking to the strip every day.
Oh, yeah.
Stay over. I even caught them washing clothes one day. They was washing their outfits. Because you know, all that superhero fight, you gotta wash this sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You've seen them out there you've seen them out there on the strip, right? You're like drunk and passed out. That's hilarious.
Dude, I seen Iron Man and Spider-Man and Superman on Fremont eating at Subway. And I was mad because Superman always walking. Like, dude, you don't fly no more?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Iron Man don't fly. I seen War Machine outside MGM. None of his guns work.
That's not good. That's like false advertising.
I was in LA, Hollywood Boulevard, inside of a store, and we got robbed. And Wolverine was in the store. Why did he do nothing?
And why didn't he do anything, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like people to dress up like superheroes because you know it ruins the mood. Because if some pop off and you get robbed too, then I lost faith.
Yep. That's kind of like it's false advertising.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like Batman. You should have saved us.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't have no belt.
Yeah. I left my utility belt in the Batmobile. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's messed up, man.
So, one of the terrible things that I have to do on every podcast is I have to bring them to an end. And because our time has kind of come to an end here. And so my job, it has fallen upon me to be the guy that has to do the closing ceremonies. This has been, I've not spent time with you before, and this has been an enjoyable experience. I've really had a good time. How about you? Well, before we go though, I wanted to. How could the audience find you? Do you have social media?
IG, Comedian Master, all one word. IG. I don't really give out my Facebook because once they made me change to my real name, we kind of just not doing that no more. So yeah, IG. But you can just I like telling people you can Google me. Yeah. You can just type Doughboii
Doughboii, right?
No. It'll be authentic.
Oh.
Doughboii.
B-O-double-I, okay. D-O-U-G-H.
D-O-double-I.
B-O-double-I.
I used to have the initials Tala behind my name, so you can probably type it in. It's T-A-L-A. It stands for To All Loyal Affiliates.
Okay.
It just sucks the way it came out, like Taliban. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like dropped that.
Drop that quick, right?
My first name is kind of Muslim-like, so you can't have that. I can't get to no airport. You know what I'm saying? So to the side, he got jelly in his pockets. You know,
So if you want to learn more about Doughboii, go out on the social media thing there and check him out. He's absolutely, I've seen him, I've worked with him a couple times, seen him on stage, absolutely hilarious. But I wanted to, gotta put my glasses on because I'm getting old, can't see very well. I wanted to thank our podcast team because we don't really do that often enough. And so I wanted to thank Malaysia, I wanted to thank Sammy, I wanted to thank Melissa, I wanted to thank Stefano, he's over there, Angelique, and JT, who's remotely auditing or monitoring this thing. So without our production team, we wouldn't be able to do this, and we really hope that you enjoy it. Again, this was episode number 33, and if we don't get canceled by the censors, we'll be back with episode number 34. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for spending time with us. Our sponsors for tonight were Tickle Me Comedy and the Blue Zone Comedy Tour. The Blue Zone Comedy Tour, I didn't say at the beginning, but what we do is we'd like to showcase disabled comics. And apparently we did tonight. We didn't even know we were doing that.
Nope.
Next time he can bring his chair right. So until we see you in the next podcast, I want to thank you all and good night.